Today, I'll be dropped somewhere random in the world with only one goal: to find my way home. Okay, not literally, but there's a fun website that lets you simulate this. With this website, I can be placed in nearly any country in the entire world with having no idea of how to navigate anywhere, and in most cases, no knowledge of their native language. Now, let me describe the goal. Realistically, I won't be able to just walk up to my house if I am randomly placed in Europe, Australia, Africa, Asia, really most places in the world. But if I can get to any major airport, I could realistically find my way home from there. So that will be my goal. Find a major airport so I can fly home. If you do like this video, hit the subscribe button, as the percentage of people that watch are not really subscribed, plus it would just mean a lot, and let's randomly dive in. I open up in what seems to be a slightly populated area in Europe, as noted by the hot dog style license plate with the blue strip on the left. After turning around and getting a nice look at some of the local foliage, I noticed that we seem to be coming off of some form of main road. So we head that way and try to figure out where the hell we are. After making a right on the main road because I just wanted to, we look around the town a little bit. Definitely screams small town and not big city vibes, when we do come across a sign telling us where different cities are. And if you get a good look at it, you see the city Vilnius, well known to be the capital of either A, Latvia, B, Lithuania, C, Estonia, or D, the United States of America. That's right, folks, Vilnius is the capital of Lithuania. Thank you all for playing. But more importantly, we now know exactly where we need to go. The capital is going to have some major airport to get to, and that'll be huge for finding a way home. We follow the sign out of the town, which we now know is called Ukmerge. I don't know. I'm not good with this whole pronunciation thing. 30 seconds later, I pass by the sign that lets us know exactly which route we need to take onto the A2/E272, and a few seconds later, we head onto the highway towards Vilnius, 74 kilometers away. I just want to take a second to say how lucky I was to not only be in a semi-populated area, but to also find a sign directly leading me to one of the capitals of a European country. Without that, this could have been a whole disaster. Now that we are on the A2/E272 on our way to Vilnius, it is a great time to head to our sponsor for this video. This video is brought to you by the Wilhelm Scream sound effect. I myself have been using this sound effect for years, and no sound on earth fully encapsulates the feeling I have when I hear the Wilhelm Scream sound effect. I'm not sure what feeling that is, but I feel whatever it is I'm supposed to feel. Many thanks to the Wilhelm Scream sound effect for sponsoring this video. This video is also brought to you by Crocs. Why is there a billboard advertisement for Crocs in the middle of Lithuania? What makes this ad even better is the translation reads, "You won't notice when you wear it yourself." I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but whatever it is, I'm so in. Thanks to Crocs for having this billboard put up in the middle of Lithuania. 40 minutes after hopping on the A2/E272, we are greeted with a nice Vilnius sign to show that we have made it. However, our journey is far from over. Luckily, we are on planet Earth, and most places on Earth have airport signs with the airport logo telling you where you need to go. Most likely, these signs will be displayed at some point on the highway, as highways are often the easiest ways to navigate. This means I need to check every single sign I pass by to find the tiny little airplane and find my way home. 20 minutes of reading every sign I can see, including a lovely little stroll through a tunnel. 1 hour into this journey, the sign I had been searching for finally revealed itself. Following the arrow and taking the off-ramp leads us to a sign telling us where the Oro Uestas is, just 5 kilometers from our location. I am now just a few kilometers away from the airport, and the excitement is starting to kick in. After starting 74 kilometers away in a town I had never heard of, I never doubted myself that I would get here, now just a sniff away from the airport. Finally, 1 hour and 6 minutes in, I have walked up to the airport and can catch a flight home. Okay, to prove that was the airport, here's a look inside the terminal. Okay, thank you for watching, bye. You know what? Fuck it. Let's run it back. Right off the rip, I seem to notice that we are in some form of neighborhood, and after looking around for a little bit, we stopped by a truck, and I noticed that we are in Luxembourg. Luxembourg is known for being one of the smallest countries in the world, so it shouldn't be too hard or take too long to get to the airport, wherever it even is. A few short turns later, I make my way onto what appears to be some form of main road, and this is exactly what I'm looking for. At this point, now we're just trying to keep it between the mayo and the mustard. I mean, we're on a decent road, there's got to be some form of sign that's going to let me know whether the airport is nearby or if there's a highway that I can get to. That's what we're looking for. Just over 12 minutes in, and I've made it to a very populated area of a city. And without a doubt in my mind, we are in the capital of Luxembourg, Luxembourg. This is a small country, so there's really no other way that we aren't in this main city. And knowing that I'm around the city, I should be able to find a sign soon enough telling me where I should be heading to get to the airport. Okay, so, slight situation. We've reached a dead end. Not great, not great. Don't love that. Okay, so we can go to Brattle. Or we can go to Luxembourg, the actual fucking city, the big honker. Down the road we go towards the big honker of Luxembourg, and at this point, the sign has to be showing up at some point. So now we're just kind of looking around at every little intersection, looking for the signs, and just a few moments later, the signs align. Hold the phone, hold the phone. Airport. Holy shit. Okay. Now at this point, as long as I don't become magically illiterate, I shouldn't have any issues to get to the airport. The signs will always tell me where I need to go, and as long as I can read them, I'll end up in the right spot. I followed the signs as long as I've needed to, and I looked to my right. And I see the Hollywood sign. Alright, I'm just kidding, but I did see a plane in the distance, so I know I am at the airport, and at this point, we're just going down the road and looking for the terminal. Time, 52.5 minutes. I can't, the Google card doesn't actually just pull up to the front of the airport, but if I were walking on this nice sidewalk, I would stroll my ass right up to the terminal. At this point, I would like to thank the entire international road system for having good signage and letting you know how to get to airports no matter where you are. Even if you can't read the language, you got the little airplane that tells you where you need to go. I also like to thank my sponsors for this video, and I would like to thank anybody that has made it this far. I will see you again soon, okay, bye.